Hey, what's going on, everybody? Just coming on to bring a quick message for you all. I'm out here driving in my car, so I won't be on for too long. But I did want to say that, right now we're at a time where being in year number 7, there's a lot of transformation and changes that's happening for us on individual scales, but also on a group conscious scale, okay? In terms of group consciousness. And these changes are very, very spiritual. It's pretty much forcing us to go within and to dive deeper, specifically though for the chosen and those of you who have been doing the spiritual work, who have that divine connection and recognize who you are. It is forcing us to dive deep and to really do the cleansing of those wounds that we might have buried for a very long time. For many of you, you might have said, well, I thought I was done with the cleansing. I thought I had healed. And what is this energy that I am feeling? I am most definitely a part of that body of people. And I'm grateful to be able to say that I am experiencing these changes that's allowing me to really dive deep and to face some things that I didn't realize still existed. Okay. And so during this time, during this season, it's very important to realize that if you find yourself being highly emotional, if you find yourself, really feeling the pain of past wounds, it has nothing to do with you going backwards. It has everything to do with you being propelled forward. It's like that boom. It's like the, I guess you could say the boomerang effect, or where you're pulling, you have to pull all the way back on that boomerang before you release. And the further you pull back, the further whatever that object is going to spring forward, okay? And so this is you being pulled all the way back spiritually, maybe even going back into your childhood, for others going back into your past life energy. Whatever it is, it's causing you to dive deep, and it could feel like you're going backwards in your energy because you're so deeply submerged in your emotions, but you're being called to feel them. That's how you really get to the wound, is to feel your way through to it, okay? And so yes, this is a time where emotions may be heightened. I'm starting to believe that year 7 is going to consist of many transformational moments of really having to dive deeper and going through a lot of emotional change. And so if you're part of the body, if you are a part of Christ consciousness, if you are a part of the chosen, and you are going through these things, just know that it is a sign that you are on the right track, and you're just being called to commit to the process. Don't give up on yourself, and just know that it's a beautiful time to be alive. It's a beautiful time to do some deep soul searching and to really come into realization of who you are and what shaped you and molded you to become the person that you are today. There will be a lot of blessings that's going to be coming in though as well. So even though it may feel like it's that energy of doing a lot of shadow work and, going back into the cocoon, having to face those inner wounds and what some might call those demons, it's time to do the purging is what I'm saying. It's time to start vomiting out all of that energy that was stored up and buried deep, because these are the wounds that the enemy, the powers that were, did not want you to realize. And because of that, it still gave them ammunition to work against you, because there was still something within you that they could use when they're doing their spell work and their dark magic towards the chosen. Okay? These entities, these beings are working feverishly, okay? They are working very hard to do what they can to cause us to go backwards, or to steal away all of that potential energy that we have gained as we've been doing this work on ourselves for the past few years, for some of you longer or maybe even shorter. But regardless of where you are in terms of your healing process, the powers that were have been hoping that you would not get down to the last of those wounds, and they was hoping that they would stay covered up behind the ego and behind illusion. But the veil has been lifted, And we can see very clearly now. Our eyes are being more focused. Our spiritual eyes are more focused. You're beginning to listen to your intuition. Those spiritual messages are coming through. Your gifts are awakening. So later on, what I want to do is I want to do a message where it's specifically geared towards what are your spiritual gifts and how you should be utilizing them at this time in order to help uplift you and evolve you. So I love you all, and I look forward to seeing you all later. I haven't done the lives lately. I was considering doing lives tonight, but I'm not sure that I'm going to do that. It's been quite busy, but I will be getting back to that very soon. But yes, I would like to do this message, so I look forward to seeing you all there. Thank you all for liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will talk to you all next time.